Hello once again, my people, it is I, Viet, and welcome back to Repeat. So I just want to say, like, first off, I said this in a Danganronpa episode, but this is probably going to go out before Danganronpa by the time that happens, so I'm just going to say it here. And the people that are that are watching Danganronpa, I'm sorry for the repeat. But I really want to say that because first off, hi, I'm trying makeup for cosplay and for video reasons. Eyes are for Yuka, lips are for Sissel, get it? I love both of these. But the coolest fucking thing happened, and I want to share this with you guys. So I was at work one day, and this was like a few days ago. I was at work, and I was just like doing dishes, a little bit peeved, I was pretty peeved just because I was like, oh god, I'm working the kitchen. First off, it's toxic back there. Second off, like, I just wanted to like work up front, get my tip money, so in that way I can like buy presents, and I'm like, now I don't get that, and I just have to wait until I get paid. A lot of shit. I was kind of peeved that day. And then out of the blue, when I was finishing up with putting away dishes, I got a message from Shirokoi himself that says, "Heyo, just want to let you know that I watched your entire playthrough of Repeat and really enjoyed seeing your reactions. It's always super cool to see how people react to my work, lol. Hope to see more of your videos in the future. Smiley face." So, right when I read that, first off, I was flabbergasted. I was like, oh my god, senpai noticed me. Like, okay, I'm not popular. I have almost 240 subscribers. Hi, keep subscribing to me, baby. I love it. No, only subscribe if you like my content. Please. I promise. But he messaged me that, and I was having such a ginormous fangirl moment where I was jumping up and down. I was like crying. No joke, I was crying for a second. I was covering my mouth. I was just like being so like giddy. I couldn't believe it. I was like, because I've praised this game so much, and I've praised Shirokoi for his amazing artwork, and just to have him say that like he really liked my content, being like, I'm glad for your support, it makes me, I'm just like, I'm speechless about it even still. So I messaged back, oh my god, thank you. I honestly love your visual novels so much, and I always wanted to try dropping into the DMs and tell you in person that I love it, but I'm always bad shit scared to do it. Nervous emoji. Oh, and definitely, once you update the game, since I'm too broke to be a Patreon at the moment, I'll go right back to uploading Repeat. Here we are, sister. Here's my content. But, oh my god. I had so many reactions to this. First off, we had a back and forth on Twitter. I still want to keep that back and forth on Twitter, sis. If you're watching this, because you probably are now that I'm knowing this, bitch, ask me for my Telegram, honestly. Like, I will gladly give it to you. But I had, like, 3 thoughts where I'm like, oh my god, he's watched my whole entire Repeat playlist, where I was like, he's probably heard me praise him. He's probably heard me call him a fucking bitch. I hate him. Like, he's a fucking clod. But that's literally out of love, because I love this game and I love what you're doing with it. And my other thought, while like with all this praise, is, oh god, he literally saw me get horny on main. She is going to have a fun time out in the sun, and we're probably gonna get fucked. Sweat tight leather pants. He was wearing. We need to take this all in. We need to take this whole thing in. I am so into all of this, bitch. So that happened. He saw that. He now knows my secret. So I'm still so shocked by this. Oh, and speaking of horny on main, he asked me to follow his AD account on Twitter, and I'm like, sis, I would love to see that, but I'm not ready for a sister scandal. I don't know if it's gonna be a scandal on my end if I follow you on that account, but at least thank you for the invitation. I might go for it. Oh, so yeah, here I am. I'm playing this. Shirokoi, just like think. First off, I will gladly give you my Telegram. Just drop into my DMs again and I'll give it to you. But thank you so much for just like realizing like that I want to help you out by getting this out into the public. You deserve all the support that I can possibly give you, and I'm just so like grateful that you noticed me and that you like my content because I love your content. We should work together. Oh, I'm just so giddy. So anyways, last episode, we burned down a fucking restaurant. We were making out in the rain while there was a fire happening. And I just, we're back at the thing now. So, we're back at the cafe. Herschel's probably like still trying to write stuff. So you know what? Let's just get this started, shall we? I think the fuck yes. The rain was hammering relentlessly against the roof off of Herschel's cafe as he growled at his notebook for perhaps the 1000th time. Yeah, so he's still trying to figure out what to say to Sissel for this. The clock hanging above the kitchen door ticked dangerously close to 2 a.m. Thunder suddenly shook the air as lightning shot across the night sky. Herschel jumped and groaned, his back creaking from sitting and scribbling up papers all day. Shirokoi, now that you told me about your school life, is this you? Did you just put yourself in Herschel a little bit? Oh, God. I love him. He also got a sexy pec body. Love it. The ringing in his ears faded after a moment. His frustration, on the other hand, was still boiling angrily at his tired mind as he read over what he wrote. Herschel thought writing things out would help sort out his thoughts, but there was no easy way to confess everything to Sissel. Surprise! I'm actually your uncle! Also, I kinda indirectly killed your mother and destroyed your chance at a decent childhood. Sorry about that! Herschel scowled? Is that what you're trying to... I don't know. And tore out yet another page from his notebook before tossing it bitterly into the growing pile of crumpled paper in the trash can. There's really nothing he can do to soften the blow of this confession, is there? He didn't want to hurt Sissel, but Vede was right. The longer he waited to tell him, the more painful it will be. But still, he didn't want to drive Sissel away. Herschel sighed. He felt so empty after Cecilia's death. Right, his mom is dead. Oh, does it show how long it's been since I played this game and how I've wanted my boys to be happy? It's been a hot minute. The last of his family, gone. How is my camera looking? Oh, it looks fine. Despite the slim chances, he had tried to hire people and private investigators to help find her missing child with no results. After many years, he has mostly given up. Herschel had half-heartedly used the competition prize money he won to build his cafe, Cecilia's dream cafe. The two of them had talked and daydreamed countless times about opening up a cafe on their own. Now, here it was. Empty, with only Herschel left. The cafe ran relatively successful. The regulars had seemed to love it, but there was that constant haunting thought in the back of Herschel's mind, wishing his sister was here to enjoy the success with him. Wow! You just went from our boys having a fucking fun time in a restaurant to this fucking angsty Herschel! Well, you know what? At least he's not burning himself along with the cafe, so that's good. And the reason she wasn't here anymore was because of him. Oh yeah, he murdered her. He really was worthless without her. It was like indirect murder. Another clap of thunder shook him out of his stupor. Herschel growled and crumpled up another chunk of notepad paper. He really shouldn't be left alone to his own thoughts. Oh my god! You need to stop! Oh my god, I'm sensitive to sound. No, I'm just a bitch. Suddenly, a metallic crash shook the cafe walls outside. Herschel jumped onto his feet. What the fresh hell? I don't remember how to do a Brooklyn kind of accent. What? Y'all really... Herschel rushed outside to the rain to find Sissel and Vede laughing hysterically under an upturned shopping cart. I love my boys. You can tell. My eyeshadow, my lipstick. I love these fucking boys, bitch. Oh, they're my favorite. They were both caked in mud and rain, but looked as if they were having the time of their lives. Yeah, they literally just came back from making out in front of a fucking fire, bitch. It's in front of a burning building. A shady as fuck, very legal seafoods burning building. So, how'd your day go? Oh, we burned the place down. Oh, I love him. Oh, we burned the place down. Herschel stared. Yeah, speaking figuratively, right? Nah, it was literal and really fun. Especially the part with the wasps. That was wasp? And then we decided to ditch the place and come here since the cafe is way cooler than some snobby restaurant. But we were too lazy to walk, so we stole a shopping cart and scooted here instead. Herschel eyed the upturned shopping cart in mud, its wheels still spinning lamely in the rain. You know what, though? Hi. Take a notebook. Take some notes. Sit down. This is gonna take a second. This is actually, like, part of, like, how I want to be when I go on a date. If I ever go on a date. So, it's like, I love just, like, them going to, like, a very posh restaurant. No, that's not my thing. Just, like, take me to, like, a 3-star, 4-star, like, Italian restaurant. I'll be happy. But if you, like, I will gladly go to, like, a Walmart parking lot or, like, an empty Target parking lot, take one of their shopping carts and ride it around the fucking parking lot, bitch. I would have the fucking time of my life with my significant other if I ever have one. But it's my favorite. It's so fucking, oh, God, just, give me a boyfriend. Oh, I read that. Y'all race the shopping cart down the street in this weather? That's just asking for trouble. Hey, a date's not complete without a little danger and thrill. He's gonna stick it in me later. Sorry. Weren't the fires and wasps thrilling enough? Herschel laughed and shook his head in exasperation. Kids these days. Days are supposed to be simple and relaxing. Oh, not me, bitch. Literally, take me to a fire, burn the house down. How do you know? Weren't you single your whole life? Well, excuse you. Ahem. Herschel coughed loudly. Wow, it's raining dogs and cats out here. Y'all youngins better come inside before you catch a cold. Are you hungry at all? Not sure if a burning restaurant serves good food if they're on fire. We wouldn't want to intrude. Sissel and my stomach simultaneously let out a loud growl. All you had was fucking caviar, and it wasn't even good. Like, it was just boba. Get some fucking food in your system, bitch. We looked at each other sheepishly. Herschel let out a jovial laugh and ushered the two of us towards the cafe door. In you go, in you go. I'll go make you some food, and then later on you'll go upstairs. You'll have your fun time. I won't interrupt. Food it is, then. I'll whip something right out for your kids. Why don't you both stay the night here? Wouldn't want to send you youngins out into the rain again. We don't want to be a bother. If I thought I was a bother, I wouldn't have offered. You can always make yourself at home in my place, sis. Yeah, that's also one of the... Oh my god, he's never Oh my god, right, we repeated everything, and he doesn't have his own place in the attic anymore. Oh my god, I forgot. Oh, and then angst happens, and then he finds out, and then Herschel almost kills himself, and then we repeated. Spoiler alert. Sissel felt silent, both surprised and moved by Herschel's hospitality. Showers upstairs. Y'all are both filthy. Go clean yourselves up. Food should be ready in a jiffy. This should be perfect way to end your little date night. Alright, if you say so. Are we gonna shower together? Oh my god, are we gonna shower? Sissel and I were ushered into a familiar second floor of Herschel's cafe. The place was small but still cozy, with its well-furnished bathroom, bedroom, and guest room. I felt a familiar, bittersweet twinge in my chest. Yeah, because Sissel literally fell into a fucking coma. Thanks, Remnant. That's great on ya. Which I'm so glad, like, we haven't, like, seen do any shit with recently, but I already know that Shirokoi is, like, in his dark corner going, if he only knew. That's a different story, though. And then, you know, he wakes up, and then all the other events that I just said. In the previous timeline, this cozy place burned to ashes along with the rest of Herschel's cafe. Oh, that's why. That's why. Oh, who's messaging me? Oh! We finished showering and grabbed a change of clothes before stumbling downstairs. Herschel greeted us with a jovial grin while standing over a sea of food spreading across the cafe tables. It's so dark. I love it. Finally! What took you so long? We had a little bit of a fun time in the shower. Food's all ready, so make yourselves at home. Sissel and I stared, the rich, salty smell of a home-cooked meal wafting through the room. Buttery shepherd's pie, spiced green beans, and a massive mix of fried potatoes and cheese that would just make a nutritionist faint. Our stomachs growled as we hesitantly sat down. This is all for us? Isn't it a little too much? You know what? Thinking about it, sorry, like taking a huge U-turn. Thinking about it, because we took the date with where Sissel like approached us and he was like, "Oh yeah, fucking gonna ask you out tonight, baby," full of leather, which yeah, that happened. And then, like, now I'm glad that he didn't wear that out to a date because it's raining, he was in front of a fire, that leather would have been singed. It would have been ruined, but also it would have looked hot on him. I look fucking hot, are you kidding? Like, hi, you see this? Let me suck your dick with it. Moving on. But this is all for us? Isn't it a little too much? Nonsense! What's with all the formality, sis? Are you gonna refuse after I went through all that trouble cooking for ya? Hurry up and dig in. Sissel and I exchanged warm, grateful... Shirokoi, pull out your notebook. No, okay, no. Literally, this is true, though. This is true to it, because... What the fuck? Where is it? Where the fuck is it? He says that he has a notebook. Where's my message to it? Where is it? Oh my god. Oh, here it is. Where I was like, oh my god, I can't think of my words. My message was, but yeah, it's honestly, super fun, and hopefully I wasn't digging in too deep on grammar stuff if I found it. He says, already, I'll try and be more active on my commenting then, because I want you to comment on my videos, Shirokoi. Thank you. Get publicity. Also, no worries about the grammar stuff. It helps me when I'm going back to do some grammar / spelling fixes. Ooh woo. Ooh woo. Ooh woo, you're so warm.
Extra noses pounces on you. Ooh woo, you're so warm.
I need to stop before I fucking bust that song out. But so he has that. He has like a little notebook. He has like a little like Google Docs. Pull it out. You see that comma? There's no space. Sis, you need to put a fucking space in there, bitch. So Sissel and I exchanged warm space grateful glances before helping ourselves to some pie. Herschel's cooking was no 5-star restaurant food, but something about the way Herschel grinned as we stuffed ourselves made the meal even more delicious. Damn, this is really good. And here I thought you only knew how to cook pastries and stuff. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents. I know how to cook, I know how to bake, I know how to ride that dick into the sunset. Like, come on, try me. Sissel's ears perked up when he noticed something on a nearby shelf in the cafe. Oh hey! You hung up the trophy I won. Sure enough, the little golden cup was a plaque reading Regional Culinary Championship Sissel stood proudly where everyone in the cafe could see. Next to it was a small number 2 ribbon also labeled with Sissel's name. There was a large dent in the metal label, as though someone had smacked it out of the judge's hands with a chair or something. Thanks, Ginny. Huh, there it is. I was wondering where that trophy went. Sissel scratched his head sheepishly. I kind of handed it off to Boss since I was getting too grabby with it. It felt kind of gross, honestly. I figured Boss could use that as like free advertising for the cafe instead. They let me keep the number 2 ribbon too, so I guess I kind of won twice. Me? No! Keep yourself. Don't be humble about it. Be like, I fucking won, bitch! I'll say, the cafe's regulars have been yammering non-stop about your winning, sis. You should be proud. Sissel grew a bit pink and shoveled another scoop of mashed potatoes in his mouth. That sounds so fucking good right now. Oh my god, I'm gonna eat right after I record this. I'm gonna bring my food in here and I'm gonna edit these. And then I'm gonna post something on Twitter. Everyone's excited to see how you're doing in the national championships next week. I, for one, can't wait to see you whoop some ass in national television. God, don't even mention that right now. I can already see myself messing up or doing something stupid for the entire country to see. Make out with our face. Hey now, stay confident, sis. With how cool-headed you were today, I'm sure you'll do fine. You've always been such a good pastry chef. Sissel took an awkward sip of tea, hiding his face behind his mug. Not really. Remember that time I practically burned the cafe down? Oh no, this is gonna bring some angst onto us. Oh no. Oh, that? That was years ago, sis. No sense worrying about stuff like that. My ears twitched as I glanced between the two of them nervously. Burned down? There was an awful sense of deja vu crawling up my spine. Herschel laughed and waved his hand dismissively. It was nothing, really. When I first started teaching Sis here, he was a real fiery kid. Got real drive and ambition, tried real hard to impress me and all that good pish. What is pish? Hold on. Define pish? Come on, Siri! No, define pish.
Pish is a dated term. It means used to express annoyance, impatience, or disgust.
Oh my god, look at you, Shirokoi, knowing your English better than me. You've seen my videos, you know I can't fucking speak. You just stumbled a little on the way, that's all. Sissel stared down at the kitchen table quietly. I wanted to thank Boss for helping me out so much. So one night on his birthday, I tried to surprise him by baking a cake. But it was real late at night and I got careless and tired. So, I ended up leaving the oven on and falling asleep. I was so damn stupid. Herschel let out a jovial laugh and slapped Sissel on the back. Bitch! Almost sending his face into a bowl of mashed potatoes. Me. Oh my god, daddy. What did I say about beating yourself up? What did I say about beating yourself up over dumb stuff back in the day? Stop worrying your little tail off. What's done is done. But you had to rebuild half of the cafe. You had to sell your house just to keep the place afloat. And I turned the cafe attic into the coolest and coziest little living space this side of the city. I don't even have to drive to work anymore. Saving up on gas. Getting those dollar bills saved up, sis. Pretty convenient, right? But what about all the debt and stuff? I was already in debt. A little more ain't gonna kill me. If you're still wondering why I still keep you around, it's because you were a good kid trying his damnedest, even when the world dealt you a shit hand. Sis, you got this thing where you're like, I don't deserve good stuff from people, so let me just stop you right there. The fact is, you made me a damn happy boss these past few years. Never regretting having you around, not even once. Not to mention that you're also my nephew, but I'm not gonna say that right now. Herschel chugged a mug of hot chocolate and waved the rest of his food on the table. Anyways, enough of this mushy, sad shit. We've got food to eat and winnings to celebrate. Oh my god, he's so cute. I'm gonna fuck him so hard. Despite his Oh my god, Alex James, I love you, but no. Despite his guilty frown, there was a small smile on Sissel's face that he tried to in beneath more mashed potatoes. That made sense. I know that. As we continued wolfing down non-very legal seafood's food, something caught my eye. In the corner of my eye was a small trash can filled to the brim with crumpled up paper. Despite his relaxed smile, there was a tinge of tension on Herschel's brow. He must have spent all day coming up with days to explain himself to Sissel. Eventually, he'll have to confess. This warm peace in this cafe won't last forever. I don't want to think about that. Oh, God, don't. Oh, kitchen. Soon, all that was left of our meals were empty plates. As we cleaned up all the dishes and prepared to retreat to bed, Sissel pulled Herschel aside with a sheepish smile. Hey, listen, boss. Thanks for letting us crash here for the night and all the food. You're really the best boss a guy could ask for. Herschel's face softened as he rustled Sissel's hair fondly. Anytime, sis. You can come to me for anything at all. I've got your back, always. A sense of warmth flushed through Sissel. Someone to come home to. It was an unfamiliar feeling, but it was nice. Also, since you're rooming with your boy tonight, Herschel leaned close with a sly grin and whispered, "Is Luke?" Oh! Oh! You know what's so funny? Okay, hold on, gonna read this. There's lube in the bottom drawer if you need it. What's so funny is that because I don't have guys to like sleep with in my room, because my bed is right above this. It's literally a bed desk hybrid, and it's so close to my ceiling that I don't want any guys to fuck me. So instead of keeping it in a drawer, or instead of keeping it like underneath a pillow, I keep mine. I don't know if you can see it, but I have like a little like money bucket full of my tip money like back there just kind of resting. Right behind that is all of my lube and condoms. So, you know, fun fact. Boss! I'm just saying, it's the night of your first date. If you see an opportunity, best to take it, sis. Herschel winked and disappeared down the hall, leaving a furiously red Sissel spluttering after him. You know what? At least he told him that there's lube. If there's condoms, maybe. I don't know, but hopefully they're clean. Hopefully, I don't know who's gonna be the bottom. Probably us. Yuka, Veed. So we gotta clean ourselves out, hopefully. And you know what? With how much we ate, we got to. It's just a rule of the bottom. That piece of shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, is this actually happening? Yes, it is happening, Sissel. It's happening. And you know what? Because it's the start of that scene, I'm just gonna stop the episode there. Ah, god. Hopefully me crying of laughter doesn't, or crying of sadness, like, doesn't mess up this fucking eyeshadow. Like, god, I only hope. Alright. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Veed. I hope that you had a wonderful time watching this. I hope that you had a wonderful time watching me literally gush 5 minutes over Shirokoi. Like, what's fucking new? Go to the cafe, eat some food, and now we're probably gonna have some sexy time. Ooh. Ooh. Make sure to hit that like, comment, subscribe buttons down below. You know, help a fellow YouTuber out. Make sure to hit that notification bell so in that way you don't miss up on any of my uploads. And I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.